Congratulations. Man, what an opportunity to be here. No matter your journey, no matter the path, you're here now. Enjoy every moment of it. Take advantage of every moment of it. Have fun with every moment of it.
Shoulders, not the elbows. We're not milking cows, guys.
Football players, man. Now you're sitting in a room at the highest level. So take these 2 days and just look at it that way. Have 2 great days. Have 10 great minutes. And all the rest of it, we'll worry about that later.
It's just the speed of the game, you know, just the way things are processed, you know, it's turned up a notch.
We don't want to turn our shoulders or get captured. We're setting the edge, so we want to be here.
Good. Way to stand there.
React, attack.
Good. It moves, you move.
We want perfect operation here, right?
2 sides of beef rolling right on through. No issues at all.
We're jogging. You walk and you roll. You walk and you roll.
Since the day I got the call, it's been crazy. I couldn't even tell you what day it is today, if I'm being honest. You get the call and it all moves so fast. People say it all the time and you don't believe them, but you don't really know till you go through it.
Ready to go?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. They're gonna put you, I'm doing great. They're gonna get you fitted downstairs for some equipment and then we'll hit the ground running this week. Only thing you could really compare it to is it's like a college orientation. Get new things in terms of equipment, sort of like drinking out of a fire hose. So much is thrown at them.
Who's at the NFL right now? I think they just started making this for college.
We're gonna try to get you into one of the Guardian Cab exhibit helmets because it's the best thing out.
We want to start you as high in the top as we can, because then that means you get to wear that helmet for 3, 4, 5 years. Right?
Hey, you ain't going, dang man, you gonna break my hand? Bro, what's going on, bro? I tried. Firm, he think it's firm is, yeah. I'm like, bro, don't break my hand, bro.
But now you good.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Okay. I like it more than I thought I would. Yeah.
The vision you're gonna have.
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna see the side of your helmet anymore.
Yeah. Would I be able to change that face mask out though?
Yeah. This one's the most similar to what you wore before. I don't know. I don't like the 2 bars. I don't like the 2 bars.
You ready to work?
I am.
Okay.
Ready. Excited.
I'm Pat receiver than OL deal. What size you thinking?
I usually get like a 2X.
2X?
Yeah.
So maybe turn your head side to side and hold the helmet.
I can put a visor on there too or no?
So
That's the thing.
a vet
I
will,
gotta earn the visor.
yeah, basically
I
it's
already know
the
it.
first game.
So last night.
Yeah, that's their fellow Georgia, Roquan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I already knew.
Equipment room door is open all the time, and it's open for a reason, right? We want you to come in if you have questions.
Yeah, I like that.
Appreciate you, Mario.
Yep.
That's so good.
Football has been a central part of my life since as long as I can remember, so just to be on an NFL team, to put on an NFL jersey, to see my last name on the back of a Ravens jersey, it's a hard feeling to describe, but it's super special, and I'm super grateful.
Woo! It's hard to put into words. Yeah, I never thought I'd be here, so pretty crazy.
Woo! Yes, Lord.
That is like actually dream come true.
Y'all see it, man. Y'all see it. I'm trying not to like get emotional. I don't know if I have words. That's insane.
It's a dream come true. It's been a long journey to get here, so just blessed.
Dang.
I'm about to cry, boy. Been waiting for this my whole life.
I've been in red and black for so long, this purple look good.
This name isn't just my name, it's my family's name.
Seeing my name on the back of the jersey, it's a dream come true.
Y'all gotta give me a warning for y'all do something like this, man. I ain't trying to get emotional on camera, man. All right. Thank you.
And I feel like as a guy, if you're chasing your dream, you're trying to go to the league, you're trying to just chase something in life, there's no plan B. How can you be 1 foot in and 1 foot out? You know, that just doesn't make sense to me.
Color looks good. All right. Can I take one more picture?
You can.
This is a dream right here.
Jeez.
Get a plan B, only 1% make it to NFL. Got to cross that off the list. Great feeling for sure.
Something that surprised me, I've just noticed how organized everything is, how well run everything is.
Teddy Buchanan, Jay Higgins, and Shayla Martin. If you heard your last name, just step over here.
I know I'm stepping into a great organization, so just to see that and how everything functions, it's really cool.
You got a schedule, but it's not really a set schedule. Like the shuttle starts at 6. You meetings start at 7. Nobody's telling you to be on the bus at this time and get here at this specific time. You just got to be here before the meetings start. So being able to manage your time, get a group of guys around you, I think that's helped me a lot while I've been here. Just a group of guys. We've all been on the same page. So just building those relationships as well.
John, nice to meet you. Oh, good. Yeah, nice to see you.
Just staying on top of things and being as busy as we are. Now you're getting paid to do this thing. You're getting paid to go to your meetings, and you better stay on top of it. And that's the type of guy I am, and that's the type of feeling I'm getting from everything is get to your meetings 15 minutes early, be on time, just be ready to strap up everywhere you go. And the meetings, I feel like those are where I've learned the most, and the way they explain things have been so good to me, and I'm really just blessed to be in this position.
But welcome to the Ravens. Congratulations to every single one of you guys, man.
You're to be congratulated and honored. You guys are football players, man. And now you're sitting in a room at the highest level. You're powerful young men. You're courageous people.
These next couple of days gonna be really big for you guys. Okay, very big. What a freaking awesome opportunity, man. It's been shorty. You guys been dreaming about coming to the NFL and being in the NFL. Guess what? You're here now. You're here now.
You don't know what the future is gonna hold. We don't get that. But what do you know? Where are you right now? You're here, right? You're here right now. You know you have now. So who knows what's gonna happen tomorrow? Who cares what's gonna happen? You can't control that. What you can control is what you do today. You own your own joy. You own your own effort. You own your own attitude. And you own the next 10 minutes. So take these 2 days and just look at it that way. Have 2 great days. Have 10 great minutes. Let's do that. And all the rest of it, we'll worry about that later.
It'd be nice to get a few days under our belt.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get a rhythm.
Just the flow of how everything
100%. Let me see if I can throw a ball. Oh, Jesus. That's why I'm warming up. That's why I'm warming up.
Fast rehearsal. It's all about execution, right? Fast execution. And all of our adjustments are going to be fast, right?
My first NFL practice is amazing, really.
They're really good. I learned a lot, actually.
You got to get ready for practice now.
The first practice, it goes by very quickly.
For rookies, they've been preparing for the draft for these last few months. Now that the draft is over, they get back to playing football.
It's just been a great time just to be able to just fly around.
For me, just to be able to go out there, put that jersey on and put the helmet on and move around has been awesome.
Compared to the practices in college, it's just the speed of the game, just the way things are processed, it's turned up a notch.
Everything is fast pre-snap. We're back in the huddle fast.
Good. Way to stand there.
Go get it. There you go.
Let's go, corner. Take it to the ground. Boom. There you go. Good. It moves, you move.
React. Okay. There it is.
When you're out there on the field, it's the same game, but some of the main differences that I noticed, I just think the intent and the intensity and the expectations are just notched up.
More pro style, more detailed, a lot more energy.
Plays are coming in and out of huddle faster, guys are moving quicker, better athletes, better players. What you expect going into the next level?
The pace of practice is really fast, but it's very controlled.
We want perfect operation here, right?
So everything we do is obnoxious communication.
Coach does a really good job of like explaining the practice. What's the concept we want to hit?
Cool, that's what this drill is.
It's focused all on getting better, and the coaches treat it that way. And, the coaches push us really hard. The expectations are really high.
Rookie mini camps, a chance for them to coach them and hopefully get them up to speed before the veterans come to town, and then things really start moving fast.
Come on back with it. Good. Good, Malaki.
Watching Malaki Starks was really impressive.
I think you're always excited to see the first round guy.
He's our first round pick. To whom much is given, much is required. Nobody understands it better than him as a young guy.
When you're the first round pick, there's so much put on you just from having that status. The fact that Malaki Starks showed up on the first time and led the way throughout practice, he really looks the part. He did so before the draft, and he already is as a Raven.
How was the first day?
Being a leader is important to me. It's just what I've been around my whole life. Anybody asks me, my dad is to me is the best leader. He was able to bring people along with him. That kind of rolled over to me. Being able to bring people along is really huge in the process. And we're all going through it, and everybody's thinking the same thing, but somebody just to be able to speak out, it gives somebody else confidence as well. So it's super important to me.
I'm really impressed with his maturity. He broke the huddle today. That's not an easy thing to do your first time.
Broke down the team afterwards and did so in a very comfortable way.
We'll break your first huddle. All right?
Sorry,
All right,
man.
Hey, good work today, y'all, man. Make sure y'all on time for y'all meetings. Let's come back tomorrow and go to work. Ravens on me, Ravens on 3. 1, 2, 3.
This is a guy who, he really looks the part, and he did so before the draft, and he already is as a Raven.
Good, Malaki.
A guy like Malaki Starks, to me, is like a piece of clay for Chuck Pagano to try and help mold.
Coach Pagano, he's a walk-in legend.
Yeah. Get some.
Good job, 40.
Get some.
Chuck Pagano is a really enthusiastic guy who loves football, and I think he's really excited to be back with the Ravens and back in coaching in general.
Very upbeat, energetic.
Sit, go. Strike. Rip. Good. Excellent.
He wanted to be back in football. He wanted to be back coaching and in this building.
37th year in coaching, and I'm more nervous about this endo than I ever was.
I think we're going to see that on the field, just with his energy and his charisma.
Get. Right there. Set. Go. Oh, that's a great rep, Martin. Here we go. That baby, Kone. That's Kone from the Ivory Coast. Yes, sir.
Chuck's going to be a voice that, these young players are going to hear a lot, but I think they'll like hearing it because he's a guy with an infectious personality who I think can help make them better players.
Coach Pagano, just watching him and listening to everything he says, he really is really detailed with how much he tries to explain to you what you need to do before you go out there, especially today during individuals.
Straight, rip off. Okay, come on back. So when we come here, okay, it's a rip off, come to balance here, okay? Start on that cone. Here we go. Sit, hey, straight. Good.
I really like how much he wants us to work on a specific thing going into that drill.
Iggy, we want to be here, okay, and then rip off that block, okay, and run off the block, all right?
Ed Reed gravitated to him a long time ago, and I think there's going to be a new era of Ravens that are going to do the same on defense.
Just for me to be able to be in the same meet room as him, for him and like his knowledge about ball and the guys that he's coached, for me to be able to learn from him, it's awesome.
Full speed, right, left, right, good rep, under control.
Great first day.
Yeah, it was really fun, right? Yeah. Huh? Nice work.
These are good guys, man. This is a really good group of guys.
It's a real good group.
Let me ask you a question. What's our strength coach's name? Head strength coach. What's our head strength coach's name?
What coach?
Our head strength coach.
Scott.
Good.
Yes.
So I didn't know Scott.
Yes.
Right? So you're going to learn by the end of the day, right?
Yep.
Because he's going to be your best friend.
Yeah.
And all the strength coaches, make sure you know who they are. I want you to become best friends with that group, all right? Get in that weight room and just become a beast.
Congratulations. Man, what an opportunity to be here. No matter your journey, no matter the path, you're here now. And just like you heard last night, enjoy every moment of it, right? Take advantage of every moment of it. Have fun with every moment of it. This is how we start our day during training camp. Every day we have practice during training camp, we start the day with a lift. Now our goal and objective today is not to, F you up. is to give you an introduction of how we lift.
Elbow to my wrist, open up to the ceiling. We're gonna go 5 on each side.
3, 2, 1, 2, 2. We're gonna work our way up.
And how we lift is we utilize tempos. It's a tempo-based training program. So every movement pattern we do has a tempo associated with it. The tempo dictates a strength response. Sometimes it's an extremely fast, rapid tempo.
1, 2, 3, up, down, 2, 2, 3, up, down, 3, 2, 3.
Sometimes it's extremely slow tempo, eccentric emphasis.
1, 2, 3, 4, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, up.
And everything is just to get you understanding how we lay out the flow of the lift.
So you got 2 sets of press downs, 2 sets of curls.
The biggest thing today, and you guys are already gonna do it, is just listen, be attentive. When they talk to you about what tempo we're gonna do, execute that to the highest function and fashion of it. All right, and again, we're not trying to see who can lift the most. We're seeing who can lift the hardest and with the most intent, right? That's the evaluation we're looking at, all right?
3, 2, 1, rotate.
Now we're gonna add some tempo to it.
Here we go. From the top, down and up, give me 8.
1, 2, 3.
Come on, right there.
All right, fellas, here we go, and take it off. Keep that same tempo, good. Same tempo. Good, this is where you become trustworthy, fellas.
3, up, down, good, done, done. Put those back on the ground.
To be a professional, it takes a lot. You know, this definitely isn't something that you can do halfway. You know, this has got to be something that you're completely devoted to. I was happy to see that coming in here because if this is something that you're not completely devoted to, it's going to be exposed. You know, that's just how the league is.
Come on, 9, last one, come on. 2, up, 10. Yes, sir. Great job. Just a taste today. Awesome work.
Hey, flock on 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. That was a good first day, fellas. Like I said, that was a nice little intro. Everybody worked hard. Everybody was intentional about what they did today, and we appreciate that. And get out on the field and do y'all thing today. Malaki, what you got?
Let's do it. Well, let's go attack it today. Y'all go compete. Compete on me. Compete on 3, 1, 2, 3. Compete.
Yes, sir.
For the rookies, they now understand at least how things operate, what the day-to-day schedule is like. They get them. It's really important to have that rookie camp, so you get that sense of a little bit of comfortability, so that when the veterans show up, you feel like you're in lockstep a little bit already.
Look, ball so hard they don't know what the rate mean. Yeah, pedal to the metal, I'm gone, don't chase me. Yeah, all up in my zone, can't no one faze me. Yeah. All eyes on me, got the whole world waiting.
It's crazy. He came from
catch. Wester, he want to get some drills.
Is he gonna be over there?
They're gonna be on field.
Okay, okay.
I think the Ravens helped themselves a lot on day 3, and then having 8 picks, they got a lot of players who can help them at different spots. I think LeJante Wester has a chance to be the punt returner at least. I like the way he can move quickly in tight spaces. He looked like a guy who maybe could help them as a wide receiver as well.
You should be calculating the spot on the field where you think it's gonna come down, right? The field's like a grid, you know what I'm saying? You ever see a graph paper?
Yes, sir.
That's what the field is in your mind. So when you see that ball hit the top, you should be in your mind, it's here, it's wherever.
Yes, sir.
And you wanna beat the ball to the spot.
Yes, sir.
Job 1 for the punt returner is to catch the ball.
Okay, are you right-handed or left-handed?
Right-handed.
Okay, I want you to hold this in your left hand. Okay, I want you to catch it with one hand now.
Yes, sir.
Okay? You should be able to catch the ball. You're gonna get to the point where you can catch it with one hand, nice and it forces you to square up the ball, and it keeps your elbow nice and tight.
LeJante Wester has, first of all, really good hands. And so, I mean, again, catching the ball is of the utmost importance.
Nice, well done. Getting a feel for it now, right? That's what great athletes do, they figure it out.
He's a special talent in that regard. And just when you have someone that has a real history of doing punt returns, you're not having to turn somebody into a punt returner. He's already a natural punt returner.
Let's try the other arm. Good. Oh, well done. Okay, let's go with no balls on this one. All right, so now what I want you to do, when you see that ball go up, I want you to run to the spot. Like say I think the ball's gonna go 5 yards over there on the line. Tell me, that's where I think it's gonna go. I want you to run to that spot where you think it's gonna go. Pivot, square it up and catch it.
So job one, make sure you field the ball. When you're not supposed to field it, if you gotta know where you are on the field. If you need to let it go, let it go. Don't field the ball at the one, and then, oh gosh, you're tackled right away. Things like that, and so that takes a little bit of time and practice.
Okay, not bad, not bad. You're probably within a yard, right? So now you chase perfection, right? Your goal is to like, not even move. That's the ultimate.
I think it's his job to lose at this point, and from what we have seen thus far, there's no reason to think he will.
Okay, got the idea, good. You guys good? We'll get a couple more off the jugs. You're good, LeJontay. You can head over if you want. Good drill, isn't it? Huh?
Great drill.
Yeah.
At the shoulders, not the elbows. At the shoulders, not the elbows. At the shoulders, not the elbows. We're not milking cows, guys. Again, remember, not making wine, guys. We're not making wine. We're not making wine. We don't want to slam the ground. We don't want to slam the ground. Right on your insoles, changing direction. Excellent. Excellent. Nice. There we go. There we go. The two sides of beef rolling right on through. No issues at all. Love it.
I can't imagine being at that point and first of all, getting the call. And I mean, Joe D was so beloved by his players and so good at what he was doing. I mean, that was it wasn't surprising the team started 0-2 when you just had to deal with that.
We're bringing in George Warhop. He's been a great coach in this league, and we're very fortunate and blessed to have him come aboard.
George Warhop comes in, and you have all these new pieces on the offensive line, and you look at the way that he worked with this group all the way through the end of the season. Incredible how they consistently got better.
Hey, slow it. This is light. So when you hit it, just stay here and just bring your feet. Don't lift it. Okay? Don't bring your feet. Don't bring your hips. Don't lift it. There you go, boom, boom, right in the hole. Good.
Anytime you have a chance to draft an offensive lineman that you think can be a really good player, you should do that. I've got a lot of faith in those guys. I've got a lot of faith in Coach Warhop to develop, and a lot of faith in our strength and conditioning program too, that we bring in these younger offensive linemen, and typically we see that they get better over time.
So once I can take my 2 steps and I strike, boom, get your feet going, boom, get your feet back into it. Got me? Sit, boom, there you go. There you go. There you go. Nice, better. I don't ever want to do like this, blocking the guy in pass pro. He can do whatever he wants to you at that point, okay? I want to see this, where I'm under control. See where my hands are, so I'm under control. I need more snap. I want you snapping your hands on that dude. I want you snapping your hands on that dude. Here we go.
For George to come in new to this place, new to everyone, he fit in right away. You can see why when you talk to him for a couple of minutes. He's very smart. He doesn't have the ego. He just wants the guys to get better to go along with the knowledge that he's had from so many years as a coach.
Sit. Better, better. Here we go. Left tackle's up. Sit. There you go. That's it. Nice. Sit. There you go.
As John Harbaugh said many times, how fortunate, we're so lucky that George Warhop was available to be able to step in.
All right, you guys are up here. Last one. First down, first down. Sit. There. Nice.
All right, listen up. As we get started here, listen up. We want a perfect operation here, right? So everything we do is obnoxious communication, just like yesterday, but even more obnoxious, more joyful, more amazing, right? Everybody just step to where they're going, right back to the next play fast, get as many plays as we can.
You watch minicamp practices, and I remember Kyle Hamilton looked like he'd been here for a long time. I think you look for signs of just comfort level, how well these guys move, how they're communicating.
Every single play, every single rep, every single moment, I feel like that's what I need as a player to get better.
Up and ready, let's go, up and ready.
That's it, good, good. Huddle up, huddle up, huddle up. Everything between plays is game speed.
Let's go, in and out, let's go.
Good, good, excellent. Back in the huddle, back in the huddle.
Tempo, let's go, tempo, let's go.
Huddle, huddle, back, hustle back.
Let's go, in the huddle, in the huddle.
Good, that's good, bring it back. Good work. All right, man, hey, nice job, it's good work. That's gonna be it for the practice for the rookie minicamp. You guys did a hell of a job. That was one of the best ones, maybe the best one we've had. I love how clean it was. We're off to a good start. We're gonna keep building from here. Mike, you got something for us?
Yes, sir. Hey, bring it in. Ravens on me, Ravens on 3. 1, 2, 3. Ravens. That boy's got deep right there. Yeah, boy.
Okay, some of you guys, we want some of you guys to actually be standing on the ground.
On our
Yeah.
Ravens jersey.
Yeah, exactly.
Your last name on it.
Right, right. I promise you, if I had one from when I played, I'd be sitting in that office right there. I promise you.
You gotta appreciate it.
Yeah, yeah.
Top, all the way to the top. We have all the seats.
Hey guys, hang with the position, coach. We got to be aggressive about this picture taking.
You gotta be aggressive. Yeah, you gotta jump in there.
We're gonna have you guys stand in the front.
Okay, all right.
We'll be right in the middle.
Right in the middle, right here. It's my spot, right here. All right.
All right, right there.
Yeah, get up in the back on that side.
All right, so you gotta tighten in a little bit.
Put yourself in a position where you're looking between shoulders.
Come down, come down. Not you stay up there. Now everybody move down a little bit. Move down one. Oh, I see you guys sit. We got a smart group.
Yep, there you go. That's it. That's better.
Is that better? You got a whole hole over there. You want that hole over there, Phil?
No, we don't really, actually. You guys slide down this way a little bit.
Thanks. Phil, I'll take care of it. All right, just move down. Move down. Come on down tight. You guys move over in the back and center up. There you go. Ah, you right there. No, you're in a good spot right there. I like that.
Coach, here.
Going up to the top.
I'm gonna get in there.
Okay. Here we go. All right, so here's why we do this. Like, this is a good memory, right? And sometimes you do something and you don't get a picture and you kind of, it's in your memory, but it's just not quite as crystal clear. So everybody will get the team shot. I promise you, 25 years from now, it'll probably be up in your office. All right, somewhere, right? It'll be in your den, be in your man cave, okay?
Right, we're gonna do this about a half a dozen times on the count of 3. Here we go, ready? 1, 2, 3, awesome.
Okay, right when the thing goes like that.
There's a bond that happens with the rookies because you are coming into this new together. A rookie classmates, I mean, that's something that's like your freshman year roommate. You're gonna have a relationship forever with that person, and it's so important. And that is something that is going to live for a long time with them.
Again, ready? 1, 2, 3, good?
You smile? Do you don't smile?
I'll smile.
I always smile.
1, 2, 3, awesome, thanks, Ben.
This is the best picture of the day. Smile, y'all boys.
Great, thanks, guys.
How you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
What's your name?
It's a pleasure to shake your hand.
What's your name?
It's a pleasure to shake your hand.
What's your name?
It's a pleasure to shake your hand. Me?
What size is those?
I'm Mike Green Jr.
Same thing, we did front row, take a knee.
It's hard to say if it's hit me yet. I'm here, rookie minicamp, still waiting to be around the vets. Once I see some of those star players that I've been watching since I was a little kid, it'll really hit me that we kind of made it this far.
It just feels like it's just a start. All the accolades, those are thrown out the window now. It keeps me hungry and it keeps me humble. So I'm just excited for the whole journey.
Hey, you go.
When you get out in the field with the veterans, with the stars, it elevates your intensity, excitement. You just need to really make sure you are able to control that as well, because even if you're not going to tackle them, if you're, say, Teddy Buchanan and Derrick Henry's coming through the hole, it's a wide-eyed moment, but it is super cool to see those guys out there.
I'm extremely excited to learn from Roquan, and when you get a chance to learn and see what a guy like that does, it's just only going to make you better. So I plan on just learning as much as I can from him.
Learning from Nnamdi Madubuike is just going to be one of the greatest things, just getting in his head and, just talking to him about the game period, It's going to be great to just be able to come in and just be a sponge early and just steal all those tips and tricks that he's used along the way.
When I think about this class, I go back to what Eric DeCosta said beforehand. He said, this is a very deep group. We have a lot of picks, and we're going to stockpile. That's really exciting when you're already bringing back one of the best teams in the NFL. This team has the makeup to go all the way. If you're not excited about this season, I don't know what to say to you.